Oh god.
It's crazy the amount of sex that goes on at conventions.
Not at most of ours.
If I'm not helping
Really?
at all, it's because
Well,
Maybe you just
at
haven't
the-
been looking in the right
Because
places.
we tend not to have them directly in the hotels where people are staying.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you don't, maybe.
What? Do you mean have conventions or have sex?
But either? When's the last time either of us went to a convention?
A while
That's
ago
not
now.
the question I thought was going to be asked.
I have.
Oh, here's a question. Oh, you go first.
I have not been invited, nor have I elected to go to a convention very recently.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's a question for you.
Ground shaking.
What would you say is your best memory of your entire life?
Oh Jesus.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go on.
So I would have to say, typically it's surrounding like conventions and all that sort of stuff, because I don't get starstruck that often these days. But like when I went to VidCon the first time, and I was just casually hanging out with Mars, and like the group started walking, and I was like, okay, I guess we're going this way now. So we started walking, and then out on the street, standing right in front of me was the Odd Ones Out, and I was just like, oh, hi. And then we had a nice, pleasant conversation. That was just really, really nice.
Cool.
That's when I was just like, yeah, you know what? This is great. I'm hanging out with good people. I'm meeting a lot of my influences. This is good. I met MatPat at that convention as well.
Yeah, he was cool.
One of my on the bucket list is definitely to someday meet the AVGN.
Oh, James Rolfe.
Yeah, like they had too many games recently and a VidCon like in the same weekend, and I'm super jealous of Americans. Oh, actually, I'm not though,
No,
because they are
of
going through
everything going
so
on.
much shit right now.
Oh god. I've been nothing but that for like a couple days. I'd rather not. Okay.
Leonardo, what do you think about a woman's right to abortion? Her body, her choice.
Trans rights are human rights.
I was about to ask Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well,
what he thinks, but it's the
Michelangelo-
same voice.
Michelangelo did a PSA on like drugs. I'm pretty sure that they're progressive.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Michelangelo is into the weed though.
Oh yeah.
be real.
Oh for sure.
He's not the only.
He
one,
tells
but-
kids not. He tells kids not to do it, but he's definitely token it up.
Remember,
himself.
don't touch the pot till you're 25.
Check whether it's legal in your state.
Go to your local dispensary, and while you're there, chat up the hot girl behind the counter. Make it weird.
Make it weird.
Every time you go to your dispensary, she's gonna remember that.
Oh my god, Michelangelo running like one of those shitty how to pick up women classes.
Oh no! A pickup artist?
And
Michelangelo?
April's just in. April helps him with the videos, but she's
No!
just doing it out of pity.
Oh,
She's like, "Hello, you sexy."
That sounds like
slut."
something Shredder would do.
it does. Oh, it sounds like something Shredder would watch.
Yes.
How can I get my relationship with Krang back in order? Perhaps this self-help tape will help me.
How to cook turtle soup.
Turtles.
That's a good joke. Oh god. This game is
I bought a book today, boss. What book did you buy, Rocksteady? A book that how to teach me how to read. What's it called? It's
How to
called
read English and French.
Timmy the Timid Tortoise. Ah! Turtles! He can't escape turtles. They're everywhere.
this game. This
Yeah,
game is
that's
good
a
to
good
just
one.
fucking play and kind of. It's a little.
Chat.
And let loose.
It's a little mindless, not in a bad
What?
way.
Oh.
Like I am thinking
Yeah.
about my combos, but like, you know, when am I not? Am I right, gamers?
Wombo combo.
Wombo
You just stick your dick your dick in there, and you go like left, right, left.
Oh, we gonna
A,
meet Rat
A,
King?
X.
Cowa-ungus.
Oh, I hope so.
Cowa-ungus bungus, dude.
Cowas Ungus Bungus?
Cowa-unga bunga.
Cowabunga, bitch! Bleh.
You go full unga bunga mode and you break everything. Oh, it's the
Wait, we
it's
found
another
Genghis.
battle turn.
Ooga.
It's a second battle turn.
Yeah, that's Pip. I mean, Zit.
It's Pimple Ration Sets.
Wow, very
The,
appealing names.
yeah.
I can see why
Pip
they're
is their,
more powerful than more popular than the turtles now.
I fucking love
Pip is their
Battletoads, dude.
illegitimate love child.
Yeah. I really would like to own that. What is it?
Whoops.
Double Dragon meets Battletoads game that exists.
It's bad.
Yeah, I've heard, but I still
I've heard
want
it's
it.
bad.
I still want it.
What about the Battletoads reboot? Was that
I
any good?
played a bit of it, and I actually really
mixed things.
no, like I played a bit of it, and I really enjoyed it. And then I found out people didn't like it. I was like,
Oh.
what?
That's so weird.
Does that happen often?
Yeah, actually, you'd be surprised. I
How?
that might be the.
What is
autism,
something that
but,
you
know.
like that everyone else hates?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
You are not wrong. That was the game that made me go, I'm not buying any more of these.
No, there are. A few
And
things.
also, nothing will get better again, and life is just an endless downward spiral.
Aw, don't let it get you down.
Sorry, go on. I'm just being dramatic. Go on.
Yeah. God, no, there are a few things. I can't remember all of them, but
Oh no, it's MatPat!
it's the Rat King.
How?
Remember
What?
my
That's just a theory.
A
Oh my gosh, it's its audience.
There's so many of them!
There's millions of viewers.
But they're all the same!
They're attacking!
Have you guys heard about the new FNAF lore?
No!
No! And I didn't fucking want to!
MatPat, please, I beg you, get away from FNAF.
Oh, I know why he does it. Like, no shade to him.
Fucking
He's running a
money.
fucking business.
I have done the research, and I have statistically found that you get no bitches.
So someone was talking to me, and they were like, "Oh yeah, but MatPat makes all those theory videos. It's so cringe." And I'm like, "Bro, you make top tens."
Yep.
I've actually had a bunch of good ideas. What I think are good ideas for videos lately. I just well, other than
Oh, welcome to the
other
club,
than
my dude.
the drive.
Debt.
You can still say dude. Dude is gender neutral.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. Not
Can I still
only,
say bro, or is that too much?
whatever.
Yeah, okay. No bro, got it.
What is fucking yeah, I've had good ideas, but not only do I kind of lack the drive to do it, I also lack the editing software, which is pissing me off. It won't work on my computer.
We gotta get
yeah.
you. Look, I want to have a session with you, Ray, where we talk it out and we go over what you need and what you want and how I can help. Because, you know, I've done all the research lately.
A lot of my problems will be fixed as soon as so my roommates are at some point, you know, before we move out, are gonna build me a PC tower, and I feel like
Oh yes!
a lot of my problems will be fixed when that happens.
Hell yeah!
But
Can't wait.
yeah,
Tell me what specs you end up getting.
that's a good question. I am pretty much just putting it together from bits and pieces that my roommates and their friends have, like, not discarded, but don't really need anymore. You know, that's.
Oh yeah, bits that have been retired from their main PCs.
Yeah.
That's not nothing.
Oh, April looks so good
She
there.
does.
She looks so good
just the
in this
style.
whole game.
Yeah, she does, and I'm.
Just the pixel art style in general is
Just-
like really good.
I just want to gush about how gorgeous and fun and like simple but extraordinarily well executed this whole game is.
I also.
And
I also gush while looking at April O'Neil. What?
Oh, I'm gonna gush.
It just genuinely feels like it feels like a callback to the original cartoon, but it's also technically like a reboot of the old arcade game in a similar way.
Yeah.
And it's got like all these nostalgic references, and it's like the ideal pixel art style, and it's like super polished. It's like everything perfect you would want in like a throwback game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And two things that I want to exist is a what they did for KO the Kangaroo, I want them to do for Croc, and what they did to this game, I want them to do to Mega Man.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's never gonna happen.
No, I was actually thinking about this the other day. Do you remember that point in the two? Like, there are so many different Mega Man series. What's stopping Capcom from just going, okay, here's a sixth one.
Well, here's one that I
Capcom.
really wanted to
Yeah,
try.
That's who.
No Keiji Inafune anymore.
I want them to toy with the idea again of like an anime-ish style Mega Man first-person shooter.
Oh yeah.
I could get
like
down
the
with
So,
other
so maybe
end
something.
thing?
Yeah. But it would be like or like Metroid Prime or something like that, where like it's like maybe it's set between Zero and Legends, and it's about a new Mega Man.
That Maverick Hunter game they were doing, but good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like hyper realistic and gritty
like
and
super
stupid.
cartoon.
That was like
Yeah.
the Bomberman Act Zero of Mega Man games.
At this point, I would settle for another game that does the same kind of tone and the same kind of like nice gameplay that I miss from those days, because there's really nothing else occupying the market in that area.
No.
Yeah.
And
I mean, isn't there like a game that's very similar to Mega Man Zero, but it's about a different character?
Yeah, and it did really well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which one is that? ZX or?
I think it was made by Inti Creates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Inti Creates
People
did all
that
the
did the
Zero
new
and
Mega Man
ZX
games.
games.
Yeah.
have-
Oh, Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Yeah,
Oh,
Look at this
it's
fucking
I
guy on his goddamn Star Wars walker.
I have no interest in the Battle Network games, but I'm picking up that Legacy collection just for the sake.
Oh,
of
wow.
Definitely doing Pac-Man.
Oh,
World
I am
for
so
I
excited about
played
Pac-Man
one of the Battle Network RPGs, and that was enough.
Yeah.
There was a lot of backtracking. There's a dense story,
Yeah.
and I like the story,
Yeah.
but I can't do turn-based RPGs anymore.
Yeah,
weirdly,
I have a similar feeling where like RPGs are like so time consuming and like kind of boring, and like when you spend your adult life like realizing that time is valuable,
Yes.
you just kind of like stop being interested in games wasting your time.
I hate to. Let me
Oh, go
be
on.
the devil's advocate here.
Okay.
And it's
All right.
this is purely a me thing, and maybe it's just to do with the
Yeah.
fact that I grind
And Pro Jared.
grind a lot of shit.
He has
But
all the receipts.
I
Today in the 90s.
Oh,
What
God.
is it? What am I trying to say? I do not
Sorry.
believe a game can waste my time because I am choosing to play it. That's kind of
Okay.
my. I don't know how to put that in a way that doesn't sound kind of stupid, but like I have chosen to be here. This is something that I am doing. I don't unless it's a cutscene that's going on too long. If it's
I guess-
if it's a gameplay
Yeah.
thing, I don't
Oh.
feel like a game can waste my time.
One thing that I super hate
Unless it's
is
backtracking, but even then.
QuickTime events. I hate QuickTime events in any video game ever. It's the worst addition to any video game, and that is my TED Talk.
I think there are some exceptions to that rule.
Well,
Resident Evil 4 does them pretty okay.
well, you are wrong.
Objectively.
I hate you, and you can suck a dick.
Fun fact about this game is that I hate it.
What am I?
I think it's fine to enjoy a game for what it is, but like, when I was a kid, I could sink 50 hours into an RPG.
I think my screen glitched.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that'll happen. That happened to me too. Yeah, Leo's just jumping.
Oh
in
no! Oh no! We can't go.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
There's no one on my screen. There's like literally no one.
Leo is
You've
just,
gone missing from ours, and we've got the go sign, but we can't go. It's not letting us
Uh-oh.
go. Hey, could you try
Oh,
moving
no.
right? Can you like move all the way to the
yeah,
right?
Leonardo
Okay,
is.
I'm pressing right now. Is something happening?
Leonardo,
No,
you are
nothing's
just
happening.
like flying down the left side of my screen.
I can't see him
Flying
at all.
down?
He's just.
Really?
All right. I'm
Should I
gonna
try
I'm gonna
unjoining and
return to the
rejoining?
map, and we'll see if that fixes.
Oh, hey.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Well, I'm returning to the map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
yeah.
And we'll
Okay.
re-enter.
Okay, I'm cool with
Crystal
this.
Palace
I'm okay
meth.
with this.
It looks like Jafar, but I know it's
the meth.
not.
He really does.
Run.
You are a villain, Blaze.
Oh god.
Uh,
oh god.
Can I like just go off a little bit about the fucking
Go
now
ahead!
now in the
Tear me to
90s?
shreds.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Pro Jared. Like,
Oh,
you know, now in
you're
the
a
90s
real villain,
is,
Pro Jared.
I can't fucking believe the fetishization of the 90s. That is just, hey, this week, 30 years ago, a game came out, and wow, wasn't that a fun time? Wow, oh! And I'm like, who cares?
Yeah,
like,
That feels like
that's not a
lot of
video.
what- that's what popularized a lot of the angry video game nerd when he was first a thing. Like he just talked about non-stop nostalgia
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah,
from the
but
90s.
like
pure
he
nostalgia.
talks about that, but he also like he'll have a point. He'll talk about it because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
talking about this game today, and oh, it came out. But this is literally Pro Jared just being like, hey, at this time, like this exact time 30 years ago, something came out in a magazine, and we're gonna read about it. And It's not archival because he's reading other people's archives. It's just him being like, "Hey, look at this listicle from 30 years ago."
What the fuck is a listicle?
It's like a testicle, but like a lot of them.
But it's the left one. I mean, it just seems to me like it seems to me like content is consuming itself. That's the bit where the snake is biting its own tail. That's where nothing new ever gets thought of and developed ever again.
Yep.
And we're just enslaved to this period of time that some people have hyperfixated on, instead of being like, hey, you know, there's something cool that came out this week.
Yeah, and in like 10 years, there'll be fucking kids talking about. Remember at the 2000s? Like, actually, that's fucking happening now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I don't mind if people remember them. What I mind is Jared getting out a magazine and week by week saying, this week, if you were a kid this week 30 years ago, you'd be waiting on this game to come. He's doing advertising.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bizarre to me.
I feel like it's a little bit weird that we're like the last generation who was like sort of raised on like mainstream television, because now kids are just like consumed by like finger family friends in front of like their tablets and stuff like that.
There's no more Saturday
Their childhood's
morning
gonna be like fucked up. Their nostalgia's gonna be like fucked up.
Their nostalgia is what you'll remember as, remember the early days of YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can someone help
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, for sure.
Yay. Ah. Foot Clan.
In fact, I've already heard people going, yeah, when I was a kid, I was all over YouTube, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
When I was a kid, I was all over Newgrounds.
Yeah, there's this video essayist that I really like, and she was saying, like, when I was a kid, I used to watch, like, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and, like, write fanfiction on DeviantArt, and I'm just like, wait a minute!
That's what I did as a teenager!
I feel like I want to clarify. I'm not
10 years ago.
opposed to nostalgia or, like, being into things from the past. I find what ProJared in particular is doing as farming 90s advertising material for content particularly like, this is nothing. This doesn't teach me anything.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I mean, if it was like more of a trivia video or something, maybe.
Yeah, like if he was talking about it with a point, or if he was talking about it in regards to a topic he was on, but he wasn't. He's just talking about what you'd be waiting for if it was 30 years ago.
I'm sure he thinks this is a good idea.
Yeah, of course. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. But it must be a great way to farm for videos that are very low effort.
Yep.
And still resonate because they're full of pop culture terms.
Since he started that show, I actually stopped watching him. So.
Yeah, me too.
I only half know what you're talking about.
Legitimately have not watched him since the whole
the controversy.
The controversy. Oh no!
Did you
say
unsub?
controversy?
Were you one of the people who took him?
Oh, it's Shredder. Okay,
wow, Shredder, your arms are very long.
Is Shredder a fan of the arcade?
Kestra, the
He likes classic games.
I don't know. He was an adult in the 80s, which was the peak of the arcade, so I think he'd be a bit old for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
Oh,
I love bosses.
what did I say?
I am a big.
Oh, this reminds me a bit of Sonic Mania, where
Yeah.
like they have like the different classic characters
I am
come
a
out.
big.
That's
fan,
pretty cool.
I am a big fan of what am I doing? Bosses that summon shit like this.
Other bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mega Man 10 had something similar, where like the one of the like final bosses, it just showed holograms of different robot masters from previous games. That was great.
Okay.
I would love
phenomenal.
a Sonic Mania, but for Mega Man X.
Yeah, I would love. that
Yeah,
too.
there's like a fan game that's like really similar to that actually.
Yeah.
Like I showed you a clip from it, and it was just like, oh wow, this. Yo, what a Mega Man X game that maybe like
Watch out for Bubsy.
with backgrounds that look similar to this. Isn't that Raza?
Yeah. That's a
Dude.
joke.
I grew
funny
up on
joke.
like the. I
On
grew up
movies.
on like the TMNT, the second movie, Secret of the Ooze. Like that, I watched that before I saw the first one. And
What did I tell you about
loved that
Toku and
movie to
Raza
bits.
being in the game, though?
Yeah, yeah, this is great.
They're babies!
Thank you. You look like you're rubbing my ass.
Yeah, I'm rubbing your shell. I'm feeding your shell some
Mikey's-
pizza.
Oh god.
Mikey's just like fingering Leo's butthole. Little brotherly love. You'd be surprised how much shipping fanfiction there is of the Ninja Turtles.
I would not be surprised.
as like a joke video once, I tried to like dramatically read like what I thought was like a bad Yaoi fan fiction, but halfway through I was like, actually this is written pretty well. There's no humor here. It's actually written really good.
Yeah, you can only make fun of someone's fanfic if it's super cringe. The minute it starts being
Exactly.
like compelling, it's like, wow, this is literally just a good story now.
Damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
Have you ever had any video ideas like that where you start it thinking it's gonna be something? Oh wait, no, never mind. Us visiting Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was fun. That was a fun trick to play on the audience.
A fun trip. It was a fun.
It was a good.
Yeah,
it was
I
a
liked
good.
it.
I remember watching it live. I
Little
thought it
gag.
was very funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm down. You actually got me at the start with the whole like, oh, we're doing
Yeah.
a Twitch.
Oh, I think we
stream.
got Jarvis as well.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh,
should
we
I
get
have-
3 lives per level. That's actually
Nice.
which
That's a
alright.
good way to
Yeah.
do it.
pretty good.
I mean, Slope's Game Room said that he managed to get through this game without like getting a game over once.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound like it's hard.
I'm fine with that. I don't think. I'm not of the opinion that a game has to be hard to be good.
Of course not. It
I
just,
just-
it has
I
to
just
be
like
good
having
to be
something
good.
on in-
Yes.
I just like having something on in the background where I can like chat with my friends
Yeah.
and also have a good visual for the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
Actually, really like I don't watch a lot of
Oh,
Arlo's
you-
stuff, but he has a podcast that where
Oh.
he just brings people on to chat. But he always has like video game shit in the
Yeah.
background, and it's
People got really mad at his Sonic 2 opinions.
Yeah, I mean, people just have too much. I think having an opinion on YouTube now is just too controversial.
The problem is
And people
a
take
lot
it
of
too
Arlo's.
seriously.
The
Yeah.
problem is a lot of Arlo's opinions aren't very good.
Yeah, but he's still entitled to have his wrong opinion.
Absolutely is.
Yeah.
I
notice when you get to a certain point of YouTube fame, there's always going to be someone out there that like hyper dissects everything that
Oh.
you say. Like even if you just said something like either as a joke or like not really in earnest or maybe just casually without like fully thinking about it, like people are going to go full on the offensive and be like, "You're wrong for these million reasons."
With anything that you try to do, if you get any modicum of any type of success, there are people out there that don't want you to have that,
Yeah.
and they'll come after you.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
if someone tries to cancel you or like comes after you, congratulations, you're doing something that's worthwhile.
There is an important philosophy, especially when you get popular, which is don't read the comments.
Yeah. It's true.
Do we want to go visit Ray Romano? Ah, Deborah!
Can you please get
Please get all my.
porn back, please?
I don't know about that.
Ah, since the divorce, everything's been downhill.
Deborah left me. She took the kids.
I always related to his older brother
Yeah, me too.
because tall.
Why don't we make one called Everybody Hates Raymond?
The sequel.
When I was a kid, I never got why he didn't want to be around his parents. Like, I'd see that show.
Oh no.
I was like, he seems like
Seemed
kind of an
nice.
asshole.
Yeah.
And then I got
Yeah.
older and
When you
I
grow up.
watched an episode. And I was like, oh, his mother is awful.
Hey, wait, what? Where am I?
Do you remember watching stuff? Here's an experience I don't think anyone young at the moment is going to relate to. Do you remember watching stuff on TV, not because you liked it, not because it was great, but just because it was something that was on and it was less painful than sitting in silence?
Yes, I do. Many sick days.
Yeah.
Like Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Oh, I used to just have like random TV on in the background while I
Yeah.
like browse the internet
Oh!
or drew
Oh, God,
stuff
you could
in the
fall.
foreground. Did you go? What the
Yeah,
hell?
we got felled.
Yeah, we're on buildings. This is like the later levels where
We
we,
got-
actually have
we
to
got
watch where
pitted.
we jump.
Foot cruiser. Oh my god. I would sit in like.
They're
a-
robots.
Join my only feats.
I would.
Who are you talking to? There's no one there.
Turtles Forever. Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
He's playing a
I
Game
love
Boy.
that movie.
Kill him.
It's probably my favorite Turtles thing ever.
It was really good. And they tried it again with the CG Turtles, and I like the CG Turtles show a lot, but
Yeah.
their version
It
of that
didn't-
was just an episode, so...
It was really like nice to see like Krang in full CG though,
But
and
the-
stuff like that.
One of the issues I have with them continuing to do stuff like that, though, is that they only ever bring the 80s Turtles back. they don't bring back the except for Turtles Forever, where they brought the comic book, the Mirage Turtles back. But we're never gonna get the CG Turtles meet the 2003 Turtles.
Yeah. Why am I just falling off the edge? Oh, because you moved.
You're too edgy.
Why not? I'm too edgy.
Fucking...
Ow! I gotta stop doing that.
Infinite power.
Infinite dagger. Oh god. Oh, cool.
What happened there?
You can. Use
Oh,
your
yeah, this is
supers-
happening.
You can use your supers. Don't do that. You can use your supers in the air.
What do you mean don't do that?
Yeah, this is happening. Don't you bring Sonic
Like-
into this?
Oh, you can.
Put some
Don't,
respect.
why don't drag Sonic
Put
into
some
this?
respect on his name, bro.
It's like you're in the middle of an argument and like someone like disses Sonic and you're like, don't talk about my Lord and Savior that way.
I think that
bring
was the
Sonic
opposite
into
of what
this.
she was trying to say.
What?
Respect on his
Don't-
name, bro. Anyway, I found a new YouTuber.
What is the weirdest combination Mikey put on a pizza?
Uh,
Did he ever put his own turtle shit on
jelly
on a
beans.
pizza?
Whoa, wow.
Jelly
Not in the versions I've seen. What turtles have you been reading?
10-inch mutant ninja turtle.
Well, I mean, the original comics were a little darker with corn in them.
They.
Corn.
Oh, that you. It took you a while to get there, and it was a gross joke.
I wonder if there's any reference to Venus de Milo in this game.
I hope.
Venus.
I
Oh,
hope
Venus
so.
de Milo. I thought you were talking about Venus Angelic.
Did you
for a
see
second.
how they brought her back for the comics? It's fucking dark.
Yeah. Do you remember what was her name?
That's
What was the one from the Next Mutation?
that is the Venus de Milo.
That's Venus de Milo.
Yeah.
Oh, Venus. Okay, what's the one from the original cartoon then?
there wasn't one.
The turtle.
Female turtle.
there
Wasn't
right?
one?
The pink scarf lady.
You mean Irma?
No. What? There was like a frog lady that had like that was.
That's a
dating
frog
Raphael.
lady. That doesn't count. But they're also
count.
in the
5,
CG
4.
show.
You count.
Little backup, please.
I'm backing you up.
I'm up your back. Oh no.
I got it.
Fine,
No, I
I'm
didn't.
dead. It's fine.
I thought I
No,
keep
you-
thinking I'm Mikey.
You did it. Yeah, I know.
Do you want to swap?
No.
No.
No, it's just the green. It's just turtle on turtle action. I got this.
Thank you. Kill.
Just fight off the guys that I couldn't.
Do you have any kind of colorblindness?
No.
Not that I know
Not that I
of.
know
I'm
of.
not being facetious. I'm like genuinely asking because a lot of people.
I think
do.
I might need reading glasses, but that's the
That's
bare minimum.
different to colorblindness.
What are you
I'm
talking
aware.
about, Fen?
I'm
That
aware.
gray
This isn't-
turtle over there next to the gray. What are you talking about?
It's Bebop and Rockfister.
If they made the Ninja Turtles in the 50s, then
It's
no one would know which was which.
that one guy that was played by a wrestler in a movie.
Well, in the Mirage comics, they all wear red.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, that's something
Yeah.
else. The original. You want to know what I would love, although probably never gonna happen?
Yeah.
A live-action turtle movie that sort of takes on like the dark aesthetic vibes that they were going for with like parodying Daredevil.
You mean
know what I mean?
like the Michael Bay one?
I
No,
just watched that
no,
recently.
never.
That was
Why?
Never mention that to me again.
Because
What possessed you to do that to yourself?
I'd been watching some bad action movies and was kind of we were scrolling through Netflix and and my partner was like, "Oh, that
wait.
Ninja Turtles movie. It's not good, but I really like the turtles in that." I'm like, "Okay." And it's not no, they like the one scene that everyone likes.
Oh, the like jamming in the elevator
Yeah.
scene. That's a good scene.
is.
That's the
Oh,
only
Megan
one.
Fox jumping on a trampoline.
yeah, that one.
That movie. It took me like. I didn't even get through the opening like intro because they got so much wrong.
It's really not good.
Remember when Bebop and Rocksteady just looked down their pants and were like, "All right."
Yeah. The one thing I know
Do
is
rhinos
that,
have big penises?
I have no
one
idea.
thing
I know
They
pigs have
certainly-
like springy looking penises, and they can have an orgasm that lasts for about an hour. The male ones.
That's not fair.
right?
And they're so close in terms of body composition to human beings, but we can't do that. We're not adapted for that kind of party.